Patch 7 in Baldur's Gate 3 brought about some changes to some bosses in honor mode, and also brought us the choice to have honor mode rule set in the custom difficulty section. However, if you're going to use the honor mode rule set, it can only be done once the game starts, as it says on the right hand side here. So once you've picked it, you're stuck with it. I've also got all of the other choices on Tactician for your information. You could, if you wanted to, actually have it on Explorer if you want to have the honor mode rule set, which I think is really cool. Anyway, down here fighting the Bulette. I've practiced this fight like 4, 5, 6 times, so I'm going to show you how I beat the Bulette, and don't just like let it go. I win. I kill the Bulette. I think the most important thing is that you are level 5. The Bulette is level 5 also. I don't think you've got a good chance of winning in one go if you're level 4. And I've got Shadowheart as a level 5 Light Domain Cleric. Astarion is kind of just a thief. Lae'zel is just a Battle Master Fighter. And Gale is a Divination Wizard. This actually is going to help potentially because I've got an 8 and a 12 prepared on my Divination dice. But my point I'm trying to make here is I haven't gone with any fancy builds. I've just got level 5 here. The only thing I'm going to be using that some people might disagree with, I don't know, is I have got Gale with Luck of the Far Realms, and we're going to rely on this. I do actually also have Shadowheart and Astarion with Luck of the Far Realms. I'm going to avoid using it on them. So I just want to show if we've got one character, Sorcerer, Wizard, anyone who's got access to Witch Bolt, we can take care of this Bulette. So I'm going to separate my party. I'm going to send Lae'zel forwards. And along comes the Bulette. So we get 1 round to prepare. Shadowheart, being a lovely cleric, it's going to bless the people who are going to be actually attacking the Bulette. And then, hopefully she doesn't fall over. Actually, she won't fall over because she's got these boots of striding here. So now that she's concentrating, she can't be knocked prone. I'm going to spread out. And I'm not even going to do anything else special apart from spread out. I've got Shovel here. I'm not going to rely on Shovel if I can help it. But I'm spreading out because when the Bulette jumps, you can attack multiple people at once. Since I've got bonus actions remaining, I'm just going to coat my weapons in poison. Bit annoying, that camera shake. Astarion, you're going to do the same thing. Oh, I've accidentally done it on his melee weapons. Didn't mean to do that. So hopefully I'm going to poison the Bulette so it has disadvantage on attack rolls. It might not happen. It's got quite a high constitution. And I'm not going to prepare anything else.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Lae'zel's just going to run on in there. And I have found that if you send one person forwards, the Bulette actually goes after them. I don't really know why, but they do. I'm going to go to turn-based mode because Bless on Astarion is running out. There is one other item. I should have equipped it. I didn't. One item that could really help. I'm not actually going to click on it. Is this Amulet of the Unworthy, which comes from the Minotaurs. Gives resistance to slashing damage. Also gives vulnerability to bludgeoning damage, but when we come to the new legendary action, while it has diamond scales, the Bulette can use shredding scales, which does 3d6 slashing damage to everyone within range. And so if you've got resistance to that, that's pretty good. 10-foot range. Right, now Shadowheart has not gone into combat yet. I'm actually going to send her forward. She will go into combat. There we are. I don't have anyone with alert. I've just happened to win the initiative roll. Every time I've done this, all my characters have gone for the Bulette. One thing we need to do is make the Bulette wet. I'm just going to use this. The reason for that is because of Gale. So Witch Bolt, we upcast it to level 3. Another reason we need level 5 is we've got a chance to hit the Bulette with a very powerful attack. I've managed to hit 100 damage in one go on one of my tries. Let's see. This is the reason why we have Luck at the Far Realms. So what's going to happen is I'm going to get a critical hit with Witch Bolt, which turns the damage from 3d12 to 6d12, and then it's going to get doubled because the Bulette is wet and vulnerable to cold and lightning damage. Let's see this come up. 88, not bad. Shredding scales, We're not within 10 feet. Not going to take any damage. Almost got rid of its temporary hit points now. This is... Oh, Astarian's just lost. Bless. Right. This is where Astarian comes along. And being a thief, he's going to get a sneak attack in. Perhaps now I can use an arrow of acid. Ooh, outside normal range, there's no need for that. There we are. Reduce its armor class for Lae'zel. I'm not going to use Luck of the Firearms. If a critical hit happens, it happens. I don't care if it fails the arrow of acid saving throw. So we didn't get rid of the diamond scales. That wasn't likely to happen. So although Lae'zel's pretty beaten up, she's going to go swinging in now. Knocked it prone. That's kind of funny. I love the way it acts there. So I've got to go 158 damage. But I think I'll be okay. Gonna heal. As I'm a fighter, I'm going to action surge. And I'm going to keep swinging. Lovely, a critical hit. With enough attacks, I'm going to get a critical hit at some point. And it's bleeding. It's got disadvantage on Constitution saving throws. Make sure we go close, because the Bulette will probably jump towards these three. So I'm just going to spread out again. So hopefully only one or maybe two people get hit. May as well hide. Shadowheart. Again, we're just going to spread out. I could use a potion of speed and send out another level 3 witch bolt. If I was a sorcerer, I could use like quicken spell. I'm just going to leave it for one turn. Bulette's going to jump somewhere over this way. I'll probably get an opportunity attack. It's deciding, it's dashing, so it's got movement speed for the jump. Oh, it's always jumped in one of my trial runs. It seems to not be doing anything here. Which is a bit strange. Yeah, it didn't do anything, right. So Lae'zel, since she has this bow, which comes from the Druid's Grove, the hunting short bow, gonna use it so she can do extra damage. Lovely, 2 lots of 20 damage there. Starin will be able to get his sneak attack in now, his attacks in. Gonna build up these lightning charges. Oh, this is why I want the portent die. Right, let's do that. Make sure we hit. Get the sneak attack. Yeah, it's not much damage, but it's something. And then we're going to go in with the offhand attack. We'll leave it. Yeah, she's done. Since Bulette is still vulnerable to cold and lightning damage. I don't normally do this, but since its armor class is quite high. There we are, 18 damage. And then Shadowheart here has to do the final 9 damage. Bulette's got a high armor class. We're not like guaranteed to hit. What I have done in some of my trial runs, instead of having Shadowheart throw a bottle of water, I actually had Gale cast Create Water with his staff first. But let's see, we've got Glyph of Warding. Vulnerable to this damage. Make sure we're not going to hit Lae'zel or Astarian. Boom, 48 damage. There will be other ways to burst this thing down. But I feel like every time I've tried this, again, I'm at level 5, I've always made it work. I've never had anyone die. Maybe one person's come to like less than half health. But that's my way of killing the Bulette. And the first time you meet it, this area in particular is good because we've got high ground. There is a danger if you put your characters too close to the sides that when the Bulette jumps, they get knocked off the side. So do be careful. So you let me know if you found this useful. I will be releasing videos about the other bosses with their updated honor mode actions. But the Bulette isn't as scary once you're level 5. I'm going to keep mentioning it because I really think at level 4 it's not going to be as easy as I just showed. We get the Blood Guzzler Garb. Nobody in this party wants it. Right. So thank you for watching. Thank you to the members of my channel. Let me know how you get rid of the Bulette, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one.